There's a troubling trend across the country and here in the Bay Area. Firefighters struggling in silence. In the last couple of years, more firefighters have taken their own lives than have died in the line of duty.
Tonight, we take a closer look at the support services in place to help firefighters. Here's investigative reporter Liz Wagner.
Jess and Raj, as part of our 6-month investigation, we surveyed hundreds of firefighters. Most say they don't think there's enough recognition about the importance of mental health. Many first responders are struggling to confront the tragedies they've witnessed on the job. They say the conversation about post-traumatic stress is especially important now in the wake of Oakland's ghost ship fire. The night of the ghost ship fire, crews worked hard to tame the flames.
They're requesting additional units, and there are some people that are unaccounted for.
But as the smoke cleared and the shifts changed, Lieutenant George Freeland knew the harder work was still to come.
There was a challenging assignment that first morning.
To contact the coroner's office. Copy.
Freeland and his fellow firefighters recovered 9 of the 36 bodies from the charred rubble.
It was very sad, and it was tragic to have to take these innocent victims and see them in their last moments of their life and then zip them up in a body bag.
Freeland completed the assignment and headed back to Station 13 just down the street from the warehouse, where he ran more calls into the night.
A young girl's dad passed away in his sleep, and worst part of our job of delivering bad news I had to do to that young girl.
He says that call triggered something inside that told him he wasn't okay. The breaking point is different for every firefighter. Most are exposed to ongoing trauma over 30-year careers. Our investigation found the stress is taking a toll more than the public might realize. With help from the California Professional Firefighters and the International Association of Firefighters, we developed a confidential online survey. We wanted to reach the rank and file in departments serving 25 large California cities, most in the Bay Area. We didn't hear from everyone, but received more than 700 responses. 77% say the stressful experiences caused unresolved emotional issues, mostly unwanted memories. 14% of those who responded say they had thoughts of suicide. But the results also suggest overwhelmingly, stigma creates a barrier to seeking help.
I want ladders out and then hose. 2 groups. Go, go, go. Whip it through. Second man, let's go.
Freeland is trying to change that mentality in future firefighters.
Lock one side for sure. Good, good, good.
He shares with these college students that he did what generations before him were sometimes too proud to do. He contacted a counselor.
I try not to be embarrassed, but it's an educational thing to learn.
He made the call to Oakland's Employee Assistance Program. Most cities have a network of therapists to assist struggling workers. But our survey found half the firefighters who used the program did not find the services helpful. If firefighters can't depend on the services available to them, what are they supposed to do?
That's a fantastic question, and that is the core driving question as to why we wanted to bring this issue out of the shadows.
Mike Dury is the president of the California Fire Chiefs Association.
Well, I will tell you, having looked at the results of your survey, I thought it was remarkable because it told me intuitively what I already believe.
Now we have to address this.
Now, labor and management are coming together to make mental health a priority.
Where this member is not making sense anymore.
And the unions are training firefighters to support their peers. They say that will make a bigger difference than the department debriefs that only happen after major incidents.
People are talking about it.
Captain Chris Foley is leading the effort in Oakland.
There's no middle ground right now, and that's something that we'd like to see established.
To find out what has been established, we sent questionnaires to fire department administrators. We heard back from 20, most in the Bay Area. Half don't have guidelines about how to help struggling firefighters. More than a third don't cover behavioral health in their fire academies. Are you in a position to be able to lean on some of these fire chiefs that might be a little more hesitant to actually put these programs in place and to invest?
I'm certainly in a position that I can have conversations with them about the importance of this issue. Every one of them have had the same response, and that is, it's a good thing we're talking about this. It's about time we start to address this issue.
Lieutenant George Freeland is still on the job at Station 13.
These are all the letters that
came to this station.
And still grappling with the task he was called on to perform at the Ghost Ship warehouse.
It just, it touched me, and I know it touched a lot of my firefighters to see people reach out that we had never met.
He's processing his pain and making great strides thanks to a place he never thought he'd be, therapy.
Once you do it, you can't really back up.
You're in this now.
I'm in this. I'm knee deep in this now.
The industry is now developing best practices on how to approach mental health. At the state level, the labor group California Professional Firefighters recently sponsored legislation to create peer support teams. Now, if you would like to see the results of our survey, we posted them in full on our website. Just head to NBCBayArea.com/WeInvestigate.